Hey everyone, Tim here at Coldwell Banker Action. Today's topic is getting ready for photography. Having good photos of your listing can drastically affect the timeline of your home sale. We all know that first impressions are everything, and if a potential buyer sees your property and says no thank you, it can be very hard to get them back to a maybe, and even harder to get them to put in an offer. So I'm going to give you a little insight into what a photographer will be focusing on and things you should do to get your home ready. As a real estate photographer, their job is to give potential buyers an attractive and realistic preview of your property to promote the scheduling of a showing. Each photographer has their own process and technology they prefer, and this often consists of a camera, a variety of lenses, maybe some sort of lighting, and perhaps a drone or 360 camera, depending on what the agent is asked for. While the photographer will be editing your photos, don't expect them to be making big changes to your property. They're going to brighten and darken areas, adjust colors that were thrown off by lighting, perhaps blur out faces or photos or license plates to protect privacy, but they aren't going to do anything that's going to fool a potential buyer into believing something that isn't true to the property. When the photographer shows up to the home and introduces themselves, oftentimes they'll start outside. So to start getting ready, take a lap around the home and make note of things that stand out. Now there's probably some common sense things that should be done, like mow the lawn, rake the leaves, trim overgrown bushes, hide the garbage cans, put away kid or dog toys, roll up the garden hose, or in the winter months, making sure paths are shoveled and clear. But here are some extra tips if you want to go the extra mile. Empty or stage your fire pit, stage your deck or patio, and if possible, think about pressure washing it. Not only does it look nice in photos, but it will for showings as well. And if you have a grill, maybe give the outside a quick once over or rinse off the cover. Now the interior. Again, take a lap through the house. You should probably already know things are going to need to be focused on. Keep in mind, photographers usually don't go inside your closets. They may crack the door and turn a light on to show that it's a walk-in, but they usually don't go inside unless it's some master closet or something that's really going to make or break the marketability of the home. Turn all the lights on, open the curtains or blinds, make your beds, vacuum and sweep the floors, and clear and hide as much clutter as possible. That's all pretty common sense. But here are some things that might get overlooked. Hide pet toys in litter boxes, and try to stage or hide water and food dishes as much as possible. Check and change the light bulbs, and if possible, try to get them all to match, especially if there's multiple bulbs in a fixture. And you're moving, you're probably going to have boxes around. Maybe there's a bonus room that doesn't necessarily need to be photographed. Maybe put the boxes along one wall of a room so they can be avoided or out of sight. And if possible, put them in the garage or in the basement if it can be done safely. In closing, my best advice is to talk with your agent, ask questions, and make a plan. This shouldn't be their first rodeo, so they should be able to answer any questions you have. And they probably have a good idea of how they want to market the home, so they'll be able to offer a bit of advice as well. If you have any questions or concerns or want to know more, drop us a line at home@coldwellbankeraction.com or find us on social media, and we'll see you next time.